Hello everyone, welcome to the KonnectzIT platform. So the Connect that we are going to work on today is extremely simple, which involves two applications called Activecampaign and Thinkific. Since we all know Activecampaign is an email marketing automation tool and Thinkific is basically a teaching platform which involves or helps individuals to sell their courses. So without further ado, we'll get started with the Connect. First of all, we have to authorize the applications that we'll be using. So we have to click add an account here for Activecampaign. This is going to ask us API token and API URL. For that, we'll be going to the Activecampaign platform, then to the settings, and here at the developer section. So this is the URL that we have to copy and paste it here. And for the API token, we have to paste the key. And now we just have to click on yes and continue. And the authorization of Activecampaign will be finished. Yes, as you can see, the authorization of Activecampaign is done now. Next, we are going to look at is at Thinkific. So here also we have to fill in the API key and subdomain. For that, we'll go to the Thinkific account, then to the settings, and here at code and analytics, then to the API. And this is the subdomain that we have to copy and paste it here. And the API key, first we have to reveal it, copy this one and paste it right here. Now we just have to click on yes and continue. And the authorization of Thinkific is also done. Now we'll click here to create Connect, which will direct us to the visual flow builder of KonnectzIT. So the Connect that we are going to work on today is extremely simple, wherein every time a contact is added in Activecampaign, the same should be enrolled as a user in Thinkific. Now, since an Activecampaign is a webhook URL, we have to choose the desired event that we have to perform, copy this URL, and just follow the instructions which has been given with it. So for that, we will just go to the Activecampaign platform, and in same in the developer section, we'll have an option called Manage Webhook here. And this is where we have to click Add here. You can name your webhook. You have to place the URL here, and you have to choose the appropriate event that you want it to perform. And finally, the initialization form, and you just have to click on add here, and the webhook will be successfully added. As you can see, it has been done now. Now the most important part of any webhook is to capture the response. So for the webhook to capture response, we have to go back to Activecampaign and then to the contact here. We have to add a new contact for it to capture there. So we'll be adding a new contact for it to capture there. And finally, the phone number. We needn't have to worry about the account section here. We just have to click on add. You can also add it to your list, or you can give it an appropriate tag. I will just add it to a particular list for it to be more sorted. So now, as you can see, since we have added the contact, and yes, as you can see, the Activecampaign has also successfully captured the response as the contact that we had just added. Now half of our connect is done. Now we just have to jump on dragging Thinkific here for it to perform the action. Now we have to choose the appropriate event and the course. We have various courses at Thinkific. You can create your own. I have already a list which I'm going to choose from. So as you can see, I have a few here. I'll be choosing one of that. And now it's the most simplest part that we have to do is just map the required fields. So here we have the email ID first of all, which will be mapping to the email ID, the first name, and finally we'll be just mapping the last name here. Now the thing that we have to do is test and review the Thinkific so that the data will be successfully sent here, as you can see. Now we are just going to click on publish the connect here so that we can test it off later. So our connect is successfully published, as you can see here. Now we'll just go and check whether the particular contact that we had in Activecampaign has been added as a user in Thinkific. For that, we have to go to the section support your students and to the users. Yes, as you can see, it has been successfully added here, the contact that we had in Activecampaign to the course that I wanted it to be in. Now, since we have published the connect, we are just going to test the connect by adding one more contact here. So I'll just add one more contact here. And finally, the phone number. I'll just add it to the list again, which I had initially. And as you can see, the contact has been successfully added here. Now we just have to wait for it to capture as a user in Thinkific as well. We'll just go to the user list again. And yes, as you can see, it has been successfully added here, the contact that we had in Activecampaign to the course that we actually wanted it to be in. So that's how exactly we can automate two applications, which is Activecampaign and Thinkific, by following the instructions that we have given with every application. I hope you liked the tutorial. If you have any doubts, you can reach out to us at our support. Thank you.